Okay, hello, welcome back. It's Jackbox time. It's been a bit of a while, but hey, we're live, and we're going to do some Jackbox, we're going to do some Gartic, who knows what else. We'll see if people start rolling in. It's due time. People should still remember. Okay, time zones though, time zones might be different. In the meantime, as usual, I guess we will start as ourselves with the fish. We are the fish. Okay, let's go. Let's do a solo round and people will join in during the solo rounds usually. You should always watch the intro. We haven't seen the intro in a while. Oh, we're not going to. No, simply as the Murder Hotel.
This is your wake-up call.
Will I ever survive as a solo? Probably never.
Welcome to Trivia Murder Party.
Yes, you're welcome to join with the password soon.
We have plenty of deadly trivia.
I have an exclamation point
chat
box.
This place is a legit hotel on the side, so try to keep your screams to a minimum so you don't disturb the other guests. Okay, thanks.
Plus 00312 follows 600 times. What the hell?
Who killed Medusa?
Hercules.
Use your device to answer the question.
Wait. It was me. It wasn't Hercules.
Wrong answers must
Perseus?
be punished. Follow me.
A few minutes while scrap a snack and drink. Okay, no worries, going. See you in a bit.
Housekeeping.
Enjoy your food. I was wondering because you're like still streaming. I was like, did you forget? You're gonna be able to eat in time.
Chalices.
Why you didn't wait to just raise at that point?
Half of them are poisoned. Pick a chalice to drink
Is media wrong? Because I'm sure that Jason the Argonauts, I've seen him behead Medusa. I'm sure I've seen Hercules behead Medusa in TV.
Now let's see what you drink.
But apparently it's Perseus.
Very
So,
rude.
do films lie? Do films have the wrong history? It was Perseus all along.
I hope you like it.
But I'm sure I've seen Hercules too. I know I've definitely seen Jason too.
Let's try another one. Oh, I found
It was
this old letter I
Perseus.
forgot to send. I wonder what it says. You'll be dead by 9 a.m. What did I mean by that?
That I'll be dead at 9 a.m. Oh, fuck me. It's anti-meridian.
Did you say...
It's not amplitude moderation. That's the radio. You'll be dead by
That's
900
no fun.
hertz on the radio.
Let's keep moving.
I won't be dead at 9 a.m.
What color are the lights on commercial airline wings?
I have no clue. They have lights. I thought they were like white or blue. So I'm gonna go green. Green's close to blue.
This.
Green on left,
Wrong
red on right.
answers must be
I guess that's so you know which way they're
Time
coming.
for consequences.
Towards you or away from you, right?
Welcome to room 227.
That makes sense. But I've never seen the
Let's
lights
get our
on them.
math
You just see a big white light, if anything, in the sky.
Before time runs out. If you can't get at least
Oh,
10
shit.
right, you die.
10. I should be able to do
Let's
10.
go.
Slow as anything still. God, I'm so slow at maths, aren't I, these days?
Numbers come in all shapes and sizes.
They
I mean,
do.
You just gotta love that. Only a couple seconds of math left.
I mean, we were running out of time. It was just click anything at that point. We've got 12. You know, we're alive.
I should
We're a
have
living
made that
fish.
harder.
Whereas everyone else gets 20. 12. Shit. Why am I so slow? Why am I so slow?
Let's try another one. There's not enough weapons in music, if you ask me. Which of these classical pieces of music traditionally features cannon fire?
I'm going to go with what my first thought was, but it could be Four Seasons, it could be Concerto number 1, but I had a feeling it was that. It was the 1812 Overture.
Let's keep moving. What is Hong Kong's official name?
Donkey Kong? Oh. Well, it's not Hong Kong's Special Independence Unit. Come on.
Did you say
Gotta be that, right?
this? Your answers must be punished. Come with me.
Hong Kong's Special Administration of the People's Republic. Okay. I guess translation.
Time to be subjected to the loser wheel.
I don't think I'm gonna live here.
Spin it. It's fun. I love taking this thing out for a spin. Bazinga.
Never live. Bazinga. What is this?
For a second there, I thought
The
you were
Big
going
Bang
to take it to the
Theory?
final round, but
Yeah.
nope.
What happens?
Whoa,
We
that
get
was
to live.
crazy.
Yes.
I guess the universe really wants you to get to the final round because it undid that last horrible mistake. Don't squander this second chance. It's time for the
I
next
don't think we're
question.
gonna. Round 6 though.
In art, what is a trompe-l'oeil?
Oil painting. Like, I want to say a moment of victory, but it's probably a self-portrait. It could be, it's the final work, isn't it?
Yes.
The visual illusion.
Wrong.
It's the one that I
Must be
didn't
punished.
even suggest.
I want to show you something.
It's an oil painting. Trompe.
Ah,
It's
the
not
last part
Trump,
of letter
so I don't know
A.
why I even went with that.
I'm going to dictate a message to you. Write at least half of the words I say, or you
Half.
die. Get your typing fingers ready because I'm starting.
Dear,
right
I forget what the
now.
second word is. Guests?
It pains me deeply
Fuck me.
to have to write to you in my current emotional state, but here we are. While my previous visits to your store have been nothing short of delightful, my last trip filled me with disappointment and rage. Please understand that I will be buying my scented candles elsewhere. Time's up. Alright, now let me get out my red pen and say once over. And what's the result?
It's fine, I lived. 63%.
Well, I don't like you, but I respect your work.
Thank you. You didn't get 69%, I messed up.
When I was a kid, this elevator was operated by a kindly old man named Stan. Great guy. Almost makes
Except
me
he
wish I
murdered
could
his
push him
wife
down
and
that
drove her
empty
into a
shaft.
cliff. Off into the lake. No, that's just Eminem's Stan.
Let's try another one. Who does not get name dropped in the song Baby Shark Doo 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 Baby Shark Doo 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 Doo
This is more
Baby Shark.
recent than I thought. Have they updated the questions? Mommy Shark, Grandma Shark, Brother Shark?
Did you say
Step Brother Shark?
this? I'll have to kill my writers. Well, this is fun, but I need it to end. Time to get serious.
The final.
Congrats
Ooh.
on making it here
We actually
alive.
made it to the
How can you
final.
escape?
We did get a resin
I'm going
revive.
to give you a category. Training exercises in Rocky. Tap each
I'm
answer
gonna
that
say
fits the
ripping phone
category,
books, as
and then
stupid
press
as it
Let's see the
sounds.
right answers.
Yeah. Ripping phone books. That's so
Correct answer.
strong. That's very strong. So how to do that?
You're a little bit closer to escaping.
Just a little.
Constellations.
Cyclops isn't one. Taurus is a star sign. It's not a constellation. It could have, you know.
Moving on.
Cyclops isn't though.
People who have walked on the moon.
I'm gonna die.
Don't look behind you.
It's the darkness. In the dark.
Here comes the darkness. Figure skating jumps.
Bell kick could potentially be one. I
Time's
don't
up.
think the scissor would be one. The toe loop. Yeah. I knew that. We're getting kind of
Next
50%.
question. Black Mirror episode.
Black Mirror episodes. Sadly, I don't. I've never
Time is
seen.
almost up.
Gawain has. Like, I'm getting one that I know, and then one that's 50%. This was nothing.
was
It's
that
like
one too
50-50
hard
on
for
the
you?
second, and then there's one that I always get wrong. Yeah,
Here
sorry.
comes the next
The
question.
Black Mirror is going to be the death of us.
Types of
A
poem.
sea shanty, an epitaph. That's a tune. Epigram, no. Epitaph, I guess, could be a poetic death. Epigram. Okay, I was gonna say, if sea shanties was a goddamn poem.
Brass instruments.
The harmonica is... it's not brass, right? The recorder is not brass. Swissophone? They're wood. They're definitely wood, right? Okay, thank God. The Swissophone may have been.
The darkness approaches.
The darkness takes 3 steps at a time. This is not fair.
Metric system units of measurement. Time is almost up.
Is pint metric? I don't think so. A Newton and a bushel, we're dead. A bushel of beer and a pint of beer. I guess the bushel may be metric, but it's not. It's not clearly meters. Newton, chased down by the darkness. Yes. Slow news, motivation. How am I meant to know what is metric and what isn't? We're in a goddamn awful country that does half metric, half imperial. We have no goddamn system. We embrace chaos here. We embrace chaos and it's everything. Oh, it's metric and imperial. In varying forms. But not that for nice.
Welcome back. Remember, breakfast is 6 a.m. to 9:30. The pool's open till 11 p.m. And of course, murder is 24 hours.
And I die at
First
9 a.m.
question. What's a gnomon?
No!
Use your device to answer the question.
Humanoid hyena? A type of garden gnome? In part of a hourglass. It might be the part of the sundial.
And the correct answer is... oh, crap.
Okay.
Let's keep moving.
I
What
thought
is
that
not
sounded
something
familiar.
that can kill you in the original video game version of Frogger?
Life. Time. Chunks. The trouble is... fish or snakes? I'm gonna say... fish.
Did you say... this?
The trouble is I played a Papega Amiga version that wasn't actually Frogger. You could get run over by cars and trucks. You could fall in the water.
Which
I think
video
there's
game
meant to be a
begins with
snake at the end that eats you
war,
that appears
war
over your
never
lily pad at the
changes.
ends. Wolfenstein?
Did you say... this?
Fallout.
Wrong answers must be
Damn it.
punished.
I was torn between
It's
them.
time.
I was like... I hadn't played the original Fallout,
Here
and
are
I was
your
like...
bags. Welcome to room 105.
that doesn't quite really sound like Fallout.
Yay! I love using Cousin Aloysius's magic props.
Aloysius.
Pick
Is that how
a
you
space
spell
in this box to
Aloysius?
hide yourself.
Aloysius?
Some spot.
Well, we all know that there's a cursed spot in the bottom
Okay,
left where the AI
you
always
hide,
kills you.
And my sword
Then it
will
won't
seek.
kill me
One
there this
guard.
time, right?
How is that
Okay, right in the
entertaining?
bottom right.
Jeez.
Because you didn't skewer the fish.
Let's keep moving. The only thing that makes me more nervous than the police is organizing a party. If I throw a rockin' bachelor party for my dear friend in London, what's it called?
A bachelor party? Oh.
Did you say this?
A stag do.
Way too easy. Let's try another
It's like,
one.
it's still a bachelor party in the UK, right?
Which of
No, it's a
these
stag
ominous
do.
warnings is correct?
It's too late! Too late! It's too late. It's too late.
Did you say this?
Grammar. Hello, Gawain.
Well,
Hello,
didn't want that to
hello.
happen.
Gawain wave. Indela Gawain. Yes.
What type of mirror makes me look
I sent you a
all
voice
tall
chat
and
call
skinny
as well
and
if you
weird?
wanted to join.
It's apparently
How was your
every
food?
mirror I look in.
Tall, skinny, and weird. It's a mirror. It's like cute. Is it concave or is it convex? I think it's convex.
Did you say this? Forget
Yeah,
this.
but it's a
Come
cute
with
mirror.
me.
Makes it look cute. It's a cute angle. No, that's not the type of mirror.
Welcome to
Though.
Route 217.
You can't get an acute angle mirror.
I hope you're good with instructions. Follow at least 7 rules correctly before time
Okay,
runs
7.
out, or you die.
Just a quick snack. Finishing
The
food in the
rules
background.
are already on your device. Go,
So I've got
go.
to tap words that are not died out.
Rules. Am I right?
Shit, there was a bigger number than that.
Rule time is coming to an end.
And we got 10 rules. I wasn't even looking at that point. What's just a quick snack? Finishing
Great.
some
You
food.
followed the rules correctly.
We
We're gonna
barbecued
keep it
yesterday.
over
Nice.
here.
That's always a good plan when you like do streams. Like have pre-prepared food that you don't have to go. Hello, mixed up with the time. I wasn't sure. I think the time zone might be different actually. Like I think we're in that point of time where you are now 5 hours behind rather than the usual 4. So it might just be that we've got into that awkward time where you've changed time zones and we haven't yet. So I don't think it's necessarily your
Did you say
problem. You know, it might have been that I messed up the time
wrong answers
translation.
must be punished. Time for
Technical
consequences.
knockout. It's not total knockout. Oh no.
It's the pigs game.
But how are you? How's your day?
You're going to drop
It's
down
now
this board and
1:16.
try to avoid
Aha.
the death zones.
Yes. You are now currently 5 hours behind. I was correct.
Let the games begin.
It's time
So
zone
much
awkwardness.
predictable happen.
It's that little awkward time where we're not quite
Don't blame me. Blame
in the
gravity.
usual sync. And then, like, I don't know when ours even changes, but it's
You
sometime
just had to
soon.
go and dive.
I think
One
we've got like
question
2
away
weeks
from
or
the
3
final
weeks
round.
until. Yeah.
That's annoying. That's
So,
strange.
you know,
If
and
you're
then all of a
slow,
sudden
you
it'll be
messed up
back
big
to
time
normal.
and died
90%
before
of the
getting to
time
final
you're going to be
round.
4 hours
But I
behind.
guess I imagined the whole thing. I'll
Ate
pay
something
closer
for the
attention
first
from now
time.
on.
Wasn't too bad.
It's
That's
time
cool.
for the next
Nice.
question.
What did you make?
Which state contains the geographic
I
center of the
haven't
contiguous
done a lot,
United States?
honestly. I made the Thario remote now. Geographic center of the contiguous United States. I'm gonna say Colorado. I have no clue.
This.
Time changes
Wrong
back
answers
in
must be punished.
November
I
for
wanna
us.
show you
Okay.
something.
Then I don't know how we're now 5 hours out of sync.
Congratulations! You've been entered in my scratch ticket
That's-
giveaway.
I have no clue.
Scratch and find $3
But we're now 5
signs
hours
to
out of
live.
sync.
If you keep scratching, I'll give you cash for every $sign you find.
Rather than the usual
But if
4,
you
so
scratch off even
you
one
changed in
skull,
April.
you
Okay.
die.
maybe, I don't know,
Scratch
because we
away.
haven't done a lot since April
If
and
you have
things,
a
and of
losing
course
ticket,
immediately
come
the
with
first
me.
school. Maybe during summertime we are 5 hours out of sync then.
Then
Daylight
again,
savings in April, then we
this time
change
it's
back
dead
to
for
standard
good.
in November. Aha. I don't know. Okay, let's reboot the franchise. Are you logged into Steam? Do you need me to send you a voice chat invitation? I have no idea. I also would help if I enter the codes. FRWV. You're in Steam. Okay. Ha, beat you, Gawain. That's the wrong keyboards. Hello, hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Yeah, all good, cheers.
I didn't come and watch you playing Dreamscape because I didn't want to get spoilers. So.
No worries. You're still playing it then? It's good to know.
Yeah, I plan to complete it, obviously.
I couldn't remember how far you got.
I got, like... There's still one more zone after the one that I got to, the boss fight.
Right, yeah.
Hello, Tharia.
Just a sec, I don't know what's going on with my...
Technical issues, I guess.
Yeah.
There's always an update that messes with something, isn't there?
Oh my gosh.
Like, I had one of those. And yeah, I can hear you fine.
Okay, cool.
I had one of those, and it turned down my microphone recording volume, and then, like, for a couple of streams it kept messing with it, and I was like, no one can hear me on stream, because it messed with all the noise gates and everything, so it was, like, really awful.
I think I got it now.
Cool.
Maybe?
I don't know what you're trying to fix, so
Yay.
I can't.
Oh, Jackbox.
Aha! Oh, yes, you're it.
Cool.
What did you make then, earlier?
So, it was supposed to be tikka masala. Except
Okay.
it didn't have a whole bunch of ingredients, so I substituted a lot of things. But it came out okay. I'm not certain what it tastes like. So,
As long as it tastes nice, that's all that really matters.
that's exactly what I said to myself. As long as it's edible and it's delicious, I'm good. And it's both so good.
Like, you know, it's just gotta be curry flavoured, really. It doesn't have to necessarily be actual tikka masala. That's how they kind of made tikka masala in the first place. Did you know that? Then they just improvised things because they didn't have all of the ingredients for the curry that they needed, so they added a variety of things.
Trivia murder party.
Yeah, like even the cream and
Those
stuff.
free
'Cause I don't
vacation
like
coupons
cream.
you received in the
use it if
mail
I need
were a
to,
trick,
but
luring you
I
into a
didn't
game
have
with
it 'cause I
deadly
only got it when I
consequences.
planned to make
Only
something
one of
with
you
it. My
will
original
survive.
plan was barbecue chicken.
I'm running a hotel
But,
and killing people.
I saw
I've achieved
someone making
work-life
one and it looked
balance.
good, and I had the
All
outfit,
right.
so I figured
First
why not?
question.
So,
What is the symbol for the
I mean, I don't
elemental
normally have
zodiac?
cream in a lot either, so, you know, if I'm going to make anything with cream, I
Use
really
your
need
device to answer the
to have
question.
it specifically in, otherwise, you know, I've never got cream
The
in.
correct answer
I only have to
is-
go specifically buy it.
Who got the question right?
exactly.
Lucky guesses.
What did
Let's
you
keep
use for
moving. In case you're wondering why
Thank
I'm
you for the
slightly
hosts.
more upbeat than usual,
Tom Attack?
my pet bat just had babies. What do I call them?
Thank you for the rates. How was your day? What were you streaming? Ah, you were playing Jackbox as well. Pet cat had babies. What do I call them? Kittens?
I have no idea. What do you call
This.
baby back?
Wait,
The
what?
rest of you,
Bats!
Come with me.
Oh my gosh.
You know, I misread that as cats.
Welcome to Rule 101. It's non-smoking.
Oh my goodness.
Tattoos.
Yay.
Create a new tattoo on my
I want
back.
to stroke
Draw it
around
on
the
your
bats.
device.
That's I found.
Really? That's
Oh.
funny.
Ooh. Ow. Ah. Oh. Yeah. Ah. Right there. Ah. Oh.
I like that we have a bat.
We're in that moment where the tattooing is
Very
done, but the
fun.
regret hasn't set in yet. Now vote for your favorite tat. The artist with the fewest votes will die.
Is the other one I want to say the other one's like a tent.
The other
I thought it
one
was an
just a
envelope.
random
What do you
Circus.
decide? I will not let this tattoo define me.
Oh
I
my God.
will have my
Maybe next
revenge.
one. It was good. Good to hear. Who did you have playing with you? Did you have a lot of people playing? Which Jackbox were you playing as well? I had to draw a bat. I couldn't think of anything
What
that
have you
quickly.
forget? You're a ghost now. Keep playing and you just
Not
might
many.
steal someone else's
Ah.
life force
You know,
and win the
that's,
game.
that's just how it goes sometimes.
Let's try another one. Oh man,
I
did I
swear, I
collect
read that as
medical
cats
devices?
and immediately clicked
I
it
know
and I
the
didn't.
Hippocratic Oath is do no harm, but but I use these babies for the harmiest harm.
Well, that's too easy. Like,
Which of these
what's a
doohickeys is
cat?
for looking into
Kitten.
ears?
Okay.
Exactly, and then it wasn't even a cat. Devastate. I'm playing with Faria and Gawain112.
Which
Give them some
leaves
shout
only
outs.
you.
Octoscope.
Oh,
You
good.
guys knew that, really?
That
Back
was
to
a
the
guess.
killing room.
It
I was
probably,
gonna-
probably
Yeah, I
was
knew it
elimination.
wasn't.
Hopefully you can
I knew it
defend
wasn't
yourself
two of
from
the
ESP.
others.
Right.
Type in an answer
It was
that
a
fits
guess
this
between the
category.
remaining two.
Yeah.
Ah.
Everyone else will answer too. And if anyone matches you, you die.
Ooh. Original Rubik's Cube.
Write your
Huh.
answers now. Now, let's see if there are any matches.
I was going to write reds initially.
Wow. Skated through. Well, that's BS.
But I thought people are going to
Sorry
forget
for
white.
cursing.
Well, good for you, because I didn't even know what the colors were.
You know, I avoided this place most of my adult
Okay,
life,
last
but
time
it's
I saw it, I
surprisingly
was
nice
aware
to
the
be
colors
back.
changed
To
a
you,
bit.
this is just a haunted murder hotel.
Yeah, I think
but to
they
me,
changed
it's a
twice
haunted
and it's
murder
now like
home.
yellow or something instead.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Let's keep moving. Who gives birth to live young?
Oh boy. Alive young. I have the foggiest idea.
Time's almost up.
Well, I got it ready, so it doesn't matter.
This.
Anacondas. I was like, they all have
The
eggs.
rest of
They
you,
all...
I want to show you something.
Alright.
I couldn't figure out which one wouldn't, because they all seem to have eggs. I know turtles have eggs.
Screw it. Let's
I
play
know
a game of
alligators
Quick
have
Flash.
eggs.
I made a version with some killer-generated prompts. The game will
Yeah,
send
you got to
questions
not do
your devices.
quiplash for the longest time.
Type in the funniest answer you can think of and hit send. I made this time longer than usual, so you'll get extra stressed out when you still can't think of anything funny. Let's see those quips.
What the raven in that Edgar Allan Poe poem should have said.
Now your friend will vote for the answer they like best.
Leave me alone, I don't want to make quotes, or tweet, motherfucker.
The player who wrote the answer with the fewest votes. Let's see the votes.
Yeah, you beat me there.
The people have spoken.
Nicely done, going.
I was nice and started out.
Okay.
It might not have let you if you hadn't started out. I don't know how it goes, you know. It might have like a censorship thing.
Yeah, possibly.
We're here. The final round is close. Next question. In the children's TV show Barney and Friends, what is Baby Bop?
Baby ball.
Oh, we did this. We had this question before.
I remember Barney.
We might have had the question before.
I don't remember the color though.
Nope.
No, I don't know the colour. Oh, it was green. Damn it.
Everyone is wrong. Time for consequences.
Everyone is wrong.
This one lets you protect yourself with the password. Enter a real four-letter word with your device.
Alright, here we go.
Your Wayne's too good at these
Make it
passes.
hard to
I know,
guess.
right?
If your
Oh,
password gets
I'm
cracked,
not.
you die.
You totally are.
Now everyone else will try to crack the password. As a team, guess the password on your device. You get a clue if your guess has a letter in the right spot. If anyone figures out the password before time runs out, I will reward you all. This is a team effort, so share clues out loud with each other.
Ooh, K in the third.
Time's almost up.
Hey, you defeated us.
He's playing. He's not.
I thought everyone was good at
Inky.
passwords these days, but I
Inky.
guess I was wrong.
Dude. Oh man.
Only
well
one of
done.
you is still alive.
He claims he's not good at that.
I thought after you got the K, that was going to be it.
No, that made it harder. How
made
the
it so
hell?
far.
Words with K.
But can you escape?
And the worst part is, there's only one letter after
I'm
the
going to
K,
give
and
you a
he's alive
category.
with me. I couldn't figure out. This is not a vowel. What the hell is
Quadrograms. Tap each answer that fits the category, and then let's see the right answers. You advance one space for every correct answer.
Beefeater is a restaurant chain, and Jim Beam is
You're on your way to escaping.
a bourbon.
But wait, there's
Is it?
more.
Yeah.
If a ghost catches you, he'll steal your
Bourbon
life
biscuits.
force. Then they can try to escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you.
No, surely
Oh my
not.
God.
Probably is now.
Right? Okay, good.
Here come the ghosts.
I don't think even the Boy
Actual
Scouts could.
seasons of Survivor. Time is
Weirdos
almost up.
versus stunts. Millennials versus Gen X.
O's. What the hell is an O? X is okay, fine, but O's? What is an O?
Well, there's a song that's out now that's X's and O's. It's basically, I think it's meant to be hose. You know, it's an alliteration to make you think hose.
That ghost can smell your life force. Uh-oh, here comes trouble. Are you afraid of the dark?
I'm well behind. Oh my god.
Arthropods.
This is where we need Natalo's help.
Remind me again of an arthropod.
Also, I was just thinking, what's an arthropod?
Yep. No idea what an arthropod is.
Rollers.
Oh heavens. Okay.
Time is almost up.
Oh wait, Roman Emperor, and I put the wrong damn thing. Oh,
Yeah, he wasn't an emperor, Spartacus.
You
Jesus.
can't outrun that ghost.
He was
forever.
Roman.
Yes, I missed the word emperor.
Names for Santa Claus from around the world.
I think that was what it was trying to get you with, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh man, that's so silly.
Shangdan Laoran. Really?
Shengdan Larry. Okay.
The darkness approaches.
Unexpected.
Coca-Cola brands.
Okay, I knew this at one point. And that's that.
It's only Smart Water. And I was like, I don't know what Smart Water
Still
is.
some yummy
Oh,
life
I'm
force. Lights out for you.
What?
Nocturnal animals.
A nocturnal animal.
By now, the Wombat and the Red
Time's
Panda.
almost up.
All of them.
I wasn't sure about the panda.
Another life force swap. Next
Look at
question.
that.
We did you hear me twice?
No, just the one.
No, only a slight, like, echo when you said that then, but no, without paying attention, no. But you're probably hearing the stream, right?
No, I've got that muted.
Okay. Yeah, no, but not hearing you twice.
Medieval weapons.
Okay.
Ooh, after that.
Nicki Minaj, Soldier Boy.
It's in the
Scimitar, which is actually a weapon.
Yeah.
The darkness approaches. Movies based on comic books.
Ooh. Now there is a question.
Kick-Ass is based on...
You can say
Because I know it's
I've
comic
seen
book
Kick-Ass.
The
themed.
exit is so
Yeah.
I knew
close.
Kick-Ass was, but it wasn't an option for me.
This will slow you down. If you want
Well,
to
I
find
mean-
out
Tomorrow
earlier,
was a
you'll
guess.
need a perfect answer to this question.
True.
And that
He
includes
acts
the
like a
perfect
comic book
choice
hero,
now.
but it's like, was it a comic book that it was based upon, is the question I was wondering.
Film.
I don't know.
If you were trying to get it wrong, you
Fortress.
nailed it. You have to get all the
And
right answers to escape.
So close.
Almost. I'm gonna turn the game down a bit for me
Yeah.
because it's a bit loud.
Okay.
Yeah, I always have the stream muted on my tab.
Okay.
Because
If
otherwise
anyone
I
wants
do
to
hear
join
them.
in, you're welcome. Let me know. If not, we'll just do a sequel. I'll do a sequel in the meantime. But you know, if you want to join in, you are
wanted
welcome.
to join in, right?
I thought he put maybe next time. Oh, you mean like the
Maybe
next,
the next
game?
one.
I didn't understand that. Right, yeah, if you want to rejoin, I thought he might meant maybe next time, as in not today, next time you play, maybe. But I could have
Maybe. I
misunderstood
don't know.
that.
You could be right. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'd have read that as the next game.
Same, but yeah.
Whereas I misunderstand things all the time, and I thought maybe next time, not today. Yeah, let me know, Tom, if you did want to join, and we can reset.
Yeah.
I completely misunderstood if that's the case, but I thought he meant, you know, maybe next time, not today.
To the killing room. We're going to play chalices. There are
Oh,
4
poison.
chalices. Half of them are
here we go.
poisoned. Pick a chalice to drink from. Poison does what
Because the
poison
AI
does.
picks, like, we don't get to...
Yum, yum.
One of us is probably gonna
Now
die.
let's see what everyone drank.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh, good. You trusted your
Oh.
instincts.
I wasn't expecting to be the one that lived.
Oh, also,
Oh my
there's
goodness,
an
that's
audience in the
hilarious.
Hello, audience.
If they survive, you die. If you're not ready now, you can join the audience whenever. It's like super low pressure.
But yeah, we'll reset next time.
Let's try another one.
I didn't understand.
How many roles is James Mcavoy credited for portraying in Split?
Oh my god.
If you're in
Oh.
the audience, you
Split.
need to answer too.
Yeah, he's the split personality character.
Yeah.
It's...
You know, I wanted to watch that movie, but I haven't yet, so I don't know how many
Let me know.
personalities are in there.
It's not as good as I was hoping it'd be, but it's not bad.
Really? Okay.
This.
It's based on, well, it's not based on, it's
It's
in the same franchise as
Unbreakable.
Unbreakable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come with me.
And then Glass as well. But I didn't realise that, and I guess that's the big reveal at the end,
Welcome
isn't
back
it?
to the killing room.
I don't know
But
if
it's-
did I see
Ah, the lost
Unbreakable?
art of letter writing.
Is that
The
is
one with
Unbreakable
Bruce
the one with
Willis.
Bruce Will-
Dictate a
okay.
message
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah.
I think I
Write
saw
down as
that.
much of what
But I don't
say
think I
as
saw
you can.
Glass.
Everyone else
I don't
will
think I've
be
seen
I
trying
haven't
Glass yet,
seen
actually.
Glass
And if
yet
anyone does a
either,
better
no.
job than you die. Okay, starting
I need
letter
to see
one.
Glass.
Dear local joggers, if you are tired of discovering horrible crimes during your early morning runs, I recommend you avoid the path next to Davis Woods. I know you are trying to get in shape and cannot waste time being interviewed by detectives. Time's up. Okay, now I'm just gonna do a quick editorial
Not good.
review of your work.
Okay, I did okay.
Oh
But
my
did anyone do
gosh,
better
not
than you?
good at all for me. Yikes.
P.S.
I've
Good job.
changed where my laptop sits, so it's not on a
Oh,
desk.
no.
It's on like a platform in front of my chair. It's a bit wobbly, so it's not ideal for fast typing.
At least you're not burning your legs
Rock and
anymore.
Roll Hall of Famers were inducted the latest.
Well, that was just with the laptop. I've got my whole new PC now.
Ooh, exciting.
So I could have sworn you just said laptop, and I just assumed you were back on the laptop to play.
Oh, I might have. I meant keyboard if I did.
Hit this.
But I could have easily heard the wrong thing.
Rolling
One of you is
Stones.
still alive.
Yeah, I had no clue.
Time for
Complete guess.
consequences.
Yeah.
I'd put Bob Dylan, I think. Like, I don't know.
There's
I put
only
number
one
2,
body
whatever that
for
was.
Dutchers. The ghost of my Aunt Mildred loves to write words on mirrors.
Yogurts!
Pay attention to her unique handwriting. Now,
Speaking of.
Aunt Mildred is going to write a different word. But so will all the safe players. Draw a word on the mirror.
We have a
camouflage
H in yogurt,
Aunt
don't we?
Mildred's.
In the UK.
Go ahead and
I
start
think I
writing.
normally spell
Yeah, I
it.
think so, yeah.
Watch closely. One of these new words will be a word written by Aunt Mildred's ghost.
Tomb! Okay,
So
actually,
many convincing
That's
words
easy.
to choose from. Now, type the word that
I'm
Aunt
pretty sure
Mildred wrote,
that's
or
that.
you die.
I think it's this one. But tomb could be. Why? They're similar handwriting styles, actually.
Oh, you got
No,
it.
that
They
was a
are.
This is
nightmare.
my second most
Yeah, I'd have gone with
disappointing
Nightmare.
experience with a mirror.
We both stuck to the very left. I went for short words.
I thought you were going to write Tom Tom for a moment.
We're here. The final round.
He's
That
coming
was a
in,
dead
writing
giveaway.
on the mirror. It would have been
Possessed
funny,
one of
though.
us.
Which of these horror classics was published first?
Oh, come on.
Clearly, it's Twilight.
Yeah, I was going to say there's one
Twilight.
clear wrong one. It's got to be one of those
I'm
two.
gonna go
right?
with
The
that.
other one, or...
Time's almost up. Who picked this?
It's Frankenstein.
Yay!
Yay!
I want to show you
Excellent.
something. Let's use one of my
Wasn't
cousin
that
Aloysius's old
something?
stage props.
Now I'm curious. Where's my phone?
Pick a space inside the box to hide. I would say don't.
You're looking up when
use the
Dracula was to see if it was
No, I'm
almost the
looking
same.
up Frankenstein, actually. I think Frankenstein was in the 1930s, but I could be
Can you
wrong.
confirm that we've
Okay.
never met before? Just kidding. A
When
little
was
magician
Frankenstein
banter.
written?
You get a sword.
Oh,
On your
whoa.
device.
You get a
Earlier than that,
You get a
1917.
to run your sword through.
I assumed whatever the first one had to be in like the 1800s.
So I guess Dracula was 1930
Magic,
something.
you've disappointed me
Let
again.
me see.
Maybe.
Only one of you is still alive.
Wow, the audience has $5,000.
That's 1897. Wow.
Yeah, you might be
1897.
thinking movies.
Congrats on making
Well, no,
it.
because
Because one of Dracula films was one of the very early
This is
ones.
your first category.
yeah, I think movies would have been still later in the 1930s.
Tap
So I
each
think I
answer
just
that
got
fits
lucky
the
then,
category,
because
and then press submit.
the earliest I was thinking was 1930, but this is way from the 1800s. Like, okay then.
True.
Cool.
Let's see the right answers.
1931 was the first Dracula film.
Oh wow.
Galaxies.
Okay. I think that's probably what I was thinking of. Why
Time
did
is
I
almost
pick
up.
Frankenstein? I don't know.
Yeah, I would have thought like it would be like
Named after
in the 40s, the earliest movie, but 31. Wow.
Yeah, that I knew for sure the 30s was something, because I saw something
Yeah.
like, was it Legends of Tomorrow or some time traveling thing that went back in time to that time.
Well, I think 34
Doctor
is
Who.
the first TV,
the 12 Apostles.
but again, I could be wrong.
Interesting. That I don't know. I don't think I know.
Thomas was
Frankenstein was still earlier, even with movies.
Oh, okay.
Really? When was the first
1910.
Fall behind.
1910?
Wow.
It's only 16 minutes long, though.
It's only
Okay.
darkness.
Very cool.
Quadrilaterals.
So what does he do? Just go outside, then he gets chased.
And walking with his hands
Immediate.
out.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm not focusing. I quadrilateral and I put pentagon.
Yikes,
What
there's a
the hell?
couple good ghosts.
I put a cube as a quadrilateral.
So did I.
Egyptian gods and goddesses.
Oh.
I'm so not focusing.
Is that one Egyptian?
We're all just focusing too much on Frankenstein, aren't we? Just not paying
Right.
attention.
Exactly.
The tables
Oh,
have
Graham, that was a big leap.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
turned. Punctuation marks.
The punctuation marks. Let's see. A dart. What the hell is a dart? Other than dart.
Yeah. I don't think that would be one.
I'm hoping
No.
it's not, because I've never heard of it if it is. Okay, good.
I knew ellipsis was, but
Yeah.
I was
That
going to say
wasn't one of my options.
Oh.
Toilet paper brands.
creamy
Creamy
papier. Creamy papier.
It's almost up.
I hope it is. A French brand.
I hope it's not.
I hope it's not too.
Oh. The two I
I
went
could have
for.
sworn
Yay.
comfort here. It sounds like, it could be.
Not so fast. If you want to break
Oh
through that
wow,
barrier,
the
you need
audience
to
is
ace
so
this
close
next
to
question.
exiting.
Oh,
Because I
didn't
think
even
Cashel
notice
used to be
them down
comfort. The audience is sneaking away from us.
there. Andrew Lloyd Webber's. Cats isn't Andrew Lloyd Webber, is it?
Yeah,
Or is it?
Yeah.
pretty sure it is. No?
No, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, I
that's the song.
beat the audience.
That's the song Barbara Streisand did. No, Barbara Streisand? I don't know, some famous singer.
I knew
Joseph
Cat was Andrew
was.
Lloyd Webber. Yeah, and Joseph.
Because it's on. I have a I have a CD for Andrew Lloyd Webber's best hits.
Okay.
And songs from Cats are on there. So,
Ah, okay.
yeah.
So very.
So now you know for next time.
I just knew that Andrew Lloyd Webber had Cat. Like, I didn't know because of that.
Memories.
RUOX
That's
is
Cats,
the new
isn't it?
post. I actually
Think
don't
so.
know any Cat songs.
I can look that up real quick.
All I
think
know
it
is
It's
Mr.
probably the only one I know if it
Mistopheles.
is.
Oh come on.
Tom Tom and Gawain.
Did I get in? I got in. Okay.
You did get it, yes.
Yes,
Did
it
anyone
is.
else want
Memory
to join?
from
Also,
Cats
Tom Tom,
the
if you want to get in the
Yay.
question mark, we have a mystery player.
So that's probably the one on the album. To be fair, I haven't listened to the album in a while, but I love that album. It has some really cool songs, especially the ones from Phantom of the Opera. Like, wow.
Oh, I love Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Tom Tom, did you want to get in on the voice call as well?
Uh,
If so, let me know.
2 seconds, I'll be right back.
Okie dokie, I'll give you a bit of time. Perfect timing. Yeah. Canepo, hello, hello.
Is that a
Um,
question mark as
Finish-
well?
Yes, we've got a mystery player.
Nice.
We got
Oh,
Thick Boy.
Boy.
Just finished striking the set. No thanks. Okay, no worries. One more spot whilst we wait for Tharia to return
Fair
with
for you.
water.
This is
We've
nice.
got a full lobby today, yes. I wonder who the mystery player is. She is a mystery indeed. Also, we've got follow remotes for today.
In fact, am I hosting you? Let me see.
You should be. I believe I saw it say you were also hosting me. Yeah. If you follow, you can use the Jackbox emotes in chat for various
Oh, no.
people.
I think I'm hosting the guy I raided, who still looks to be AFK about an hour
Oh
later.
no.
Oh, jeez.
Some people do that. They like just stream AFK. I've seen people stream AFK
I'm
24/7.
back.
And it's
That
against
me?
Twitch terms and service and things, but they still do it.
I hope he's alright. It's a bit concerning when they've just gone for such a long period. So anything could
True.
have happened.
But I guess, it's mostly just
This is your
they
wake-up
just
call. Prepare to
like, does he have
die.
drops or something? Because some people AFK just to give people
No,
the
it's,
drops.
it's, it's a small streamer.
Your free spawn
He doesn't-
Yeah,
I
small
don't think
streamers
he's
still
ever
get
done
drops. Like,
to this
okay.
daily game.
Because I do drops, but I don't AFK for them because I'm not like
Oh,
that.
yeah, I'll say a small streamer. It's got quite a lot more followers than me. But still,
First question.
let me
What's the little yellow bird's
unhost
name
him.
in the comic strip Peanuts?
It's pointless hosting someone who's AFK.
True.
To answer the question,
Yeah, that's
For
the
an hour.
worst. Like, yes, you're hosting someone, and then it's like, this is just gonna look bad because they're not doing anything, and my channel's hosting that. It's like,
almost
know.
out of time.
no, you don't really want to be doing that.
And the correct answer is
It's gonna be goddamn Louis, isn't it? I knew it was Woodstock, but I had a feeling. Is Louis one of the yellow birds as well?
the rest
Yeah,
of
it's
I have no
Woodstock.
idea.
Oh,
Oh, boy.
I'm sure that one of the little yellow birds is also called Louis. Not the main one, but I'm sure there is a
time for
Louis.
some pegging. Okay, now that I've said
Time
that
for
out loud,
pegging.
it does sound weird.
Pegs.
You're going to drop down this board and try to avoid the death zones. Someone
Then
needs
have
to
you
know
noticed
which
that?
slots are death zones. Hey, you! Pick the landing slots that
Do,
kill.
do, do, do. And the fact that there's so many of us, you've got a very slim chance of living here. Yes.
Yes, very slim chance to live.
Hurry along! If someone dies
Well,
in your death zone,
Gawain
you get a
has
prize.
survived that other wheel, so I'm sure he'll be fine.
He
with
has.
this
He's
one.
survived
That's
that wheel
true.
3 times.
Exactly.
3 times.
Myself.
So, like, you know.
Oh, there's only 3 slots.
Really?
Look
I
at the
guess they decided not to
Pick a
fill
spot
it
to
up.
drop from.
Well, that doesn't mean I'll survive, so, you know. Good knowing my luck.
Oh, it's heading in the wrong direction. Yeah.
Exactly. And I'm dead. Of course.
That's unfortunate.
Very unfortunate.
Jeez, I tell you. Like, if someone's
And we've
gonna
got an
die, it's
audience.
Definitely me. That's hilarious. Oh my
And it
God.
really, really slowly fell as well. It was like,
Right, like it was drawing it out.
yeah.
You're not going anywhere. Remember, dead players are still players, just more see-through. Keep playing, and you just
And you can still come back to life.
force and win
Well,
the
this is
game.
true.
Oh, by the way, the audience is a player now and could win the whole frickin' game. Hot tip: you can join the audience at any time.
I've been loving the changes in Dreamscaper. By the way,
Yeah, I was avoiding the spoilers, so
but I'd already seen some of the changes from watching you,
true.
but then actually experiencing them firsthand, it's something else.
That's just it. You got to play a game to truly like experience it yourself, haven't you? Thank you for the host, Gawain. I do see that you are hosting now.
I think the auto host kicked in after I unhosted.
Ah.
Of course.
Little
Beat me to it.
tongues.
Still alive.
It makes sense, because Linguini
That
from
linguist.
Lingo.
Whoa,
Right. the same root, doesn't it?
Yes.
Duh.
Let's
After
play
I
this
clicked
game.
on the place, I thought of that.
roll as much as you want
tell
to
you.
add to your score.
Doesn't matter.
Kill the player with the lowest
I just,
score.
I've heard people say it was little worms, so, you know, I just assumed without thinking too hard about the actual language.
One score.
I should have paid more attention.
I've
Roll.
been tinkering with this game design for like a really long time, so I hope you like it.
At least I'm
666.
Are we trying to get to a certain number? I forget what.
Below 21, but not
Yeah.
Below 21. Okay.
the lowest. So you don't want to. But you are dead, so you
dead,
just want to
so-
keep rolling
Right.
and try to make us roll higher.
Scared.
Whatever.
Uh-oh. Looks like
Almost.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tom Tom. You barely survived that. Although Kane got 21, so he was almost knocked out. Like if you just rolled one more one.
my family used to make a killing running this old hotel, and I'm here to make sure that killing never ends.
That's 2 dead. It's a lot of killing.
I tell you.
Let's keep moving. What does PS stand for?
Oh. Ooh,
I'm gonna guess it's that.
hopefully it's that.
Yeah. Because that makes sense.
It does. But
This.
I've
Oh,
never
it's
actually seen it written
postscriptum.
out like that.
Yeah.
Damn it.
I actually knew
You all
that
went
one.
with per,
Awesome.
Time for consequences.
What did you choose?
per se. You know, it's not that per se.
Okay. Well, now you know what it is.
Math.
And I won't remember.
Do as much
Oh
math
no,
as
I'm
you can
dead.
before time runs
I
out.
am.
Oh, math. Here we go.
Post-scriptum.
If
Yeah,
one of us
after
does
the
better
script.
than you, it's
That
punishment.
does also make sense. Yes.
Let's go.
Oh, that was daft.
Same.
Fine.
Oh my gosh. I'm just not focusing today for some reason.
I am here.
We all have them days where it's like a complete lack of focus.
Like, dude, I know this. Come on.
No pressure, but time's almost up.
Oof. No!
I know it. Math is dangerous.
Who got 21? The mystery contender got 21. I was not
That's
even
pretty
close
cool.
to living that.
I was so distracted.
You still got more than me. You've still got more than me.
No.
We're here.
I'm not good at that.
No players left alive. We'll go to the final round. Next question.
I like those.
What does it mean when something is
They're
described as
generally
potable?
simple.
I actually know this one.
Yep, me too.
So
Yeah, I
for
think I
all
read
of the
that
audience,
probably.
I'll give you all some more shout outs now that we've got some more people.
And it's always
That's
in the
nice of you.
news for certain countries. Yeah,
That's
thank you.
annoying.
Everyone got it. Yeah, not potable is like
Let's try
the thing on the taps a lot of places, isn't it? It's like, you can't drink this tap
If I
water.
want to get a small dog, what kind should I get?
A small dog, huh? Oh,
Chihuahua, Chihuahua, Chihuahua.
there's a spelling. How the heck
Yeah.
do you spell Chihuahua?
It's some stupid way.
Chihuahua.
It's either
Chihuahua.
that or
I
that.
think it's this one. I hope it's
Chihuahua.
that one.
I wanted them to put the Chihuahua song on Twitch things because it would have been hilarious.
What is
Chihuahua.
the
Yay.
Chihuahua?
There's
I'll show you something.
Chihuahua. It just says Chihuahua in a really stupid way with the music. This is like
Like
Chihuahua.
tequila?
It's a bit like tequila, yeah.
Oh boy,
It's real
that's
simple.
hilarious. I don't know if I know
The
that.
player who
I'd
rolls
have
the
to hear it.
highest
You'll have to look it up. It's like it's a dumb, stupid song, but it's just like Chihuahua.
You have an extra die that you can give to whoever you want
Oh,
to make
man.
their odds worse.
Okay.
Come on already.
Ooh, it's balanced. Oh, Thick Boy ended up with more
That doesn't
dice.
change a whole lot.
Well,
I
We
think
can
we're all,
carry
an
on.
we're all
extra-
waiting.
Yeah,
Someone had to
The
have
player
extra.
with the highest score.
yeah, because we're an odd.
What can I say? Dice
Interesting
just roll
number, I
like
guess.
that.
Oh wow!
Look at
Even
that!
with an
I ended
extra.
up not winning. Yeah, not losing. That's cool.
And they were some really, really low rolls, considering they had like 6 dice to get 15 and 16.
Yeah,
They were some low rolls.
it's hilarious.
Let's keep moving.
Okay.
How long is a marathon?
Alright, let's see. What's how long is... Oh come on.
I think it's that one.
It's 26 point something. I don't know what.
I'm
There was a
guessing
time I would have known for definite.
I ran a half marathon.
So how long is a half marathon?
13 point something.
Oh,
Oh, 26.2.
Yeah, I knew it had to be one of the even ones because
yeah, same. I picked the wrong one.
Ah, the spirit of giving.
yeah, I picked the 4 as well.
$500.
I picked 3. I don't
Give
know.
some of that money to your friend. The person who
I only
ends
knew
up
that because the half marathon wasn't point something and a half mile or something, so you know it had to be an even
now I know
one.
what it is, but I had no idea what a half
other
marathon
one
is.
instead.
Oh well. No,
Begin.
I won't give
But we
you
won't
this
remember
now.
these.
Oh, you have to give money to each other. Got it.
Yeah.
I'd end up with less than 800, but not the
Yeah.
most.
Hurry up. Time to check your
Alright,
receipts.
let's see.
Oh,
Oh no way.
oh, you're both dead now.
Well played,
Something.
thick boy.
Look, I'm still trying to work on a good line for this one.
You both died.
It's the first time I've seen that happen.
Trying to
Same.
play it too safe.
Only one of you is still alive.
I was thinking,
Audience
I've
with
never done this before. Why not?
$8,000.
Oh, that's funny.
If it had been me, I wouldn't have given a lot of money. So it's like,
But will you be the one to escape?
you can't do the 500 on me.
I'm
Whoa.
going to give you a category.
Alright. Let's see.
High in protein. Tap each answer
High
that
in
fits the category.
protein.
Let's see the right answers.
Tempur's like rice, isn't it?
You move
No
forward
idea.
one space
I think
for
it's
each
both.
correct answer.
Yeah.
Apparently it was both, yeah.
Never heard of temper.
You're a little
I
bit
think
closer
it's
to
something like
escaping.
tofu,
Oh, wait.
isn't it?
Did you think it was going to be
That'll be why I've never heard of it.
Okay.
If a ghost catches up with you, they will steal your life force. Then they can escape and
Maybe
win the
wrong, though.
game. Here's
Maybe that's not
everyone's
something
next
else.
question. And they get a third chance to help them
Not.
catch up to you.
The nuts.
Oh my gosh. That hurts.
Not what I had in mind.
Yay.
Don't you mean not what I had in mind?
Oh man, funny.
Winner
Question
of the
mark
RuPaul's Drag
is
Race.
gonna win.
Question
I'm
mark is
certain. Yeah.
crashing us.
I mean, completely obliterated.
Well, when I get absolutely everything wrong, yes.
Raja, okay.
The audience is
The only one I'd heard of.
great.
Synchronized swimming position.
Positions.
This sounds like it could be. So that's what I'm. Oh, the boost, maybe. What would the boost be? Is that the one they're just
Boosting
throwing
someone in the
person
air,
out?
right? Where they're lifting them up, yeah. The heron, the
Oh,
fish
they're
tail,
all-
really?
Don't mind
Okay,
you.
interesting.
Here comes the darkness.
I can't
Interesting.
picture what moves they would be.
Career cards in the
Same.
modern edition of the Game of Life.
The modern
No
edition
idea.
of Game of Life.
Time is almost up.
Well, if it's a modern edition, maybe
They would have
there's-
that one. What? Social media influencer
question.
isn't one?
It expects you to think that because it's modern.
Well played. Okay.
I fell for it.
I fell for it, obviously. Oh man, that's funny.
I could have sworn that social media influencer was one. You don't know. But I don't know, like, maybe there's a more modern one than I've seen people play online, I don't know. Or
I've
maybe
not
just
seen
like,
any.
Fought Godzilla.
Monsters who fought Godzilla.
Oh no.
Phew.
Is that one?
I'm
Well,
gonna say none of them.
That's what I said. too.
Destroyer! Okay, Destroyer was one. It sounded like a
Oh,
meme
okay.
fake one.
Look back because there's a ghost
Oh,
right there.
I thought it sounded
so
fake.
Behind.
I hope the darkness puts this audience out of its misery.
Let's see.
Because they've got Ghidorah
WWE wrestler.
and Mothra,
WWE wrestlers.
the Destroyer.
These sound too present for me to know.
Time is almost up.
Go back to
Mandy
WWF. Then I'd know.
I don't know the difference between
What is
WWE and WWF.
Same. I didn't
WWF.
realize-
Was old. It got changed to WWE because of the Wildlife Federation or whatever it is that is already WWF. I believe that was why.
What is the answer for your final escape?
Well then. Well, I guess that makes sense now that you said it out loud. Worldwide, no, World Wrestling Federation? Whatever. I don't know now.
Yeah, and there's like World Wildlife or something like that. I don't
What's
recall
a
what it stands for.
Fallout? Oh, question mark has
Well-played,
just
question
escaped.
mark.
Well played, question mark. That was awesome.
Rolled us completely.
trounced us, like, whoa. Miles ahead.
Definitely completely transfers that. Question mark escaped with all the money.
7,000 gold. Nice.
See, for a while I thought that WWE and WWF both existed at the same time. I thought
Speaking
like
of,
they were
let me
just
look WWE
It
right
could
quick.
be. I
Accidentally.
might have it wrong.
Oh, Oh, so WWE World Wrestling
I didn't mean to exit.
Entertainment and
TNCB is
WWF.
the codes.
From what I understood, WWE is WWF. They just changed their
Okay.
name, but I could be
Okay.
wrong. I've just always
No.
understood that.
No, I just wanted to know what the letter stood for.
World Wrestling Federation and
Yep, World Wrestling Federation, WWF, now WWE, World Wrestling
Yeah.
Entertainment. So from
Oh,
federation to
entertainment.
entertainment. Oh, I need to type in the thing, don't I? Let's
yeah,
see.
don't worry, I
Yeah, it was
accidentally clicked the wrong button.
It was because of the charity as well.
Oh, it was. Uh-huh.
Although I got the name wrong, it's Worldwide Fund for Nature, not Wildlife.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's still
I wouldn't have known
WWF.
that.
Yeah, because
WWF.
I'd seen that one first, and then I thought, wait a sec. So then I looked up WWF Wrestling.
God, Wayne, does anyone else want to join in? Will we have a mystery question mark again?
They were good. They should join.
They trounced us. They trounced us completely.
Completely, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't mean to click reboot. I meant to click, go again. Guess distractions. Yeah, I wouldn't have known the difference. I only knew that CM Punk was a wrestler, so I was just like, I'm just clicking that.
Yeah, I only know my older wrestlers.
Okay, I'm gonna click
Undertaker,
everyone in.
John
We've got
Cena.
last chance. John Cena, Undertaker,
Booker T,
Hulk
Triple H.
Hogan, Triple H. I don't know wrestlers that well.
Stone Cold Steve Austin. Rey Mysterio.
Okay, yeah.
Big Show.
The Rock.
The Rock.
This is your
Hulk
wake-up
Hogan.
call.
These are the names I
Prepare to
know.
die.
There was a Randy someone.
Welcome to
Randy
Super
Savage?
Party.
No, that's not what I'm thinking of, I think.
And there's free coffee.
Randy
Orton.
Orton. I think.
Okay, I don't know. Randy Orton. I've heard of Randy Savage.
We create will live on forever. All right. First question. Bovine means cows, duh. But what is ovine? Use your device to answer the question.
I think it might be that. But it's probably crabs.
Answer is,
I was thinking something like that.
got the question
Crabs or
right.
I'm
snakes?
hoping it's pigs. It's sheep.
The rest of you, come with
Oh.
me.
Okay.
I was torn between snakes and crabs. I went with
Room
snakes.
105.
So what are
Over.
pigs?
This is my tattoo parlor. Give me a new tattoo by
Oh
drawing
no,
on your
not
device.
tattoos.
I haven't prepared.
I'm just glad I'm not drawing.
Oh,
Yeah, harder.
oh, I can't. I messed it up. Darn. Oh no, I messed it up completely. Crap.
Honestly, I've never looked better.
Boo.
Now vote for your favorite
I was trying to draw a
design.
diamond, but
The
my
artist with the fewest
mouse
votes
went the
Us.
wrong way, so the angle of the line went the wrong way. And then I
You
couldn't
can see that
fix
it's a
it.
diamond to begin with, but then it's got a triangle in the middle.
Yeah, the lines in the middle should have
I mean, that is
more
a
of
terrifying
diagonal.
snake.
Right, now I need a
Thank you,
cover-up
Ladders.
tattoo. I knew this was a bad idea for a mini-game.
I was trying to make a cute snake.
Cute snake. Aw.
Surprise! You're a ghost now, but you have options. Keep playing and you just might steal someone else's life force and win the game. Let's try another one. What's the name of the Salvador Dali painting with all those melty clocks?
I'm gonna go with that.
Picked.
8.
I know what. Oh, it was the memory one. Damn it!
Yay.
One of you is still
It sounded
alive.
artisty.
I wanna
you know.
show you
I thought the Fate of Fools sounds cool because it's like time melting in your youth
Welcome to room
and
2.
waste
Huh.
time.
Interesting.
Let's see who has
Okay,
ESP.
TIL again.
Type in an answer that
So many
fits this
things. I
category.
hope I remember if they should ever come up again.
Everyone else will answer too. And if anyone matches you,
Ooh. First 10?
get to writing.
Yikes. Well,
No idea.
Damn it, that's
I've
not correct.
had a guess. Pretty sure I'm wrong.
Answer time is coming to an end.
Yeah, it's not correct either.
One of you has to
I couldn't think of presidents.
Oh, that only allows correct ones.
Here are the answers
Yeah,
for what
but
I'm
only
asking
for me.
now.
For you lot, it allows anything.
Ah, okay.
It's only if your life's on the line, you have to have a correct
Growing
one.
up in this terrifying hotel, I would kill to feel like that.
I don't know American
It's
presidents.
sort of the whole premise for this game, I guess.
Nixon was so wrong. Oh man.
Let's keep
Oh, that was
moving.
funny. That was great.
I had Lincoln and Nixon in my head. And
Ebbets Field.
I
didn't
tried
expect
Lincoln,
either
it
to
wouldn't
be
let me
correct.
put Lincoln.
Yeah.
How am I meant to do this either?
Don't know baseball.
I even tried
at all.
John Hancock. I thought, the like signer of the Constitution.
This.
The Dodgers.
Everyone is wrong.
I'm guessing it's something that got closed, perhaps.
Oh.
I couldn't name any baseball
Now we
team.
learn obedience. Follow as many
I mean, I knew
rules
some of them were baseball
until time
teams.
runs out. Everyone else is playing too. If any of them correctly follow more rules than you, I will kill you.
You die.
And it's already
Um,
done. The rules are on your device now.
I'm slow.
There's not a lot for me to do during this game. Well, I guess I'll update my LinkedIn account.
Oh, I did
Almost
right.
out of rules time.
Okay. Okay.
Aw.
13 and
tried so
15.
hard to
Oh,
follow the
sorry.
rules, which was, like, super cute.
Barely.
But it-
One ahead.
Because I thought, what did I think? I thought I was wrong, and so I stopped clicking.
Oh no.
You all died too early.
When it turned out I was right.
Bummer.
So, oh well.
So you could have had an even bigger
I
swing than
gotta
that.
get more
In
sleep
other words,
because
yes.
I don't know what the hell
No,
just
I'm kidding.
happened. Let's try this again, I
I'm
guess.
totally kidding.
It's time for the next question. If I'm gonna make this hotel thing work, I need to keep better track of my spending. What am I paying my horologist for?
A horologist.
I don't think it's that, but
Time's almost up. Who picked?
it's probably the herb garden. Oh, to fix your watch?
Yeah.
It's time.
Spanish helped me with that.
What's a Spanish
Yes.
word?
HORA
Oh look,
means
Oh, no.
hour.
wheel.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I thought it's too similar to our that it was going to be like, a false positive. Like our,
I
yes.
gotta admit, this is nobody's favorite game.
But that's why I avoided it. I ruled it out because I was like,
You lose some, you lose some.
it can't be that. I figured maybe it was, wholesome, like, looking after your health and well-being sort of thing
I
with
was
a
trying to
horologist.
remember the word for the study of bugs and snakes. Because I know it starts with an H, but I couldn't
We're
remember the
here.
word.
The final round is
So.
close.
The problem is that we're probably all very similar words to horologists.
What is not spread by mosquitoes?
Yeah, that's definitely possible. Ooh, not spread by mosquito. Oh, I got it.
Probably that.
I'd go with
speaking of,
that.
thank you. I was watching a medical
What sucks?
series, and that was in it, and that's the
Let's
only
try
reason I
another
know this. I
Nice.
would have gotten it
These
wrong
lists of
otherwise.
force gates are in order from slowest
You get it
to
from
fastest.
dirty water, which is what I know.
Yeah, I figured it was the one was, you know, you can't. It wasn't a
I
blood.
also get it from
When rats
pigs.
pee in water.
Ooh, slowest to fastest.
Almost out of time.
I didn't know how it was caused. I just knew it wasn't like you couldn't get it from injecting in blood. Not Gawain. What did you go for?
Time for consequences.
I think I went walk, canter, trot, gallop.
Oh, yeah, canter's like a little jog.
Password protect your life.
It's a bit faster than a trot.
Enter a real
Password
four-letter word with
again.
your device.
Oh, me again. Oh,
Easy.
Yeah.
Insert your password. Die.
Well, it's going to be very awkward words.
I'm sure. And something not terribly difficult, but something you wouldn't even think about.
Yeah, it's
That's the
just
thing
it's
that-
Everyone else will try
that
to crack
gets
the
me.
password.
I don't think so this
As a
As a
time.
team, guess the
I
password
don't know.
on
The
your
words
device.
are never difficult
You
words,
get a clue
but
if your guess has a letter in the
I
right
don't know.
spot.
usually with like a V or a Y in it.
If anyone figures out
Okay.
the password before time runs out, I will reward you all. Don't be
Oh.
greedy about what letters you figured out. Let everyone know.
Tom
Use
Tom's
the
got
second
one.
letter.
mm, I don't have any letter so far.
Well, use the second, but no clue on any of the others.
Time's almost up. I thought everyone was good at hacking
Quip!
these days. I guess
Do
I
you
was
see
wrong.
what I'm saying?
Uh,
Well played,
Only
going.
one of you is still
I'm
alive.
quite happy that one went through.
You know what that means.
I mean, Q is not an easy letter to get, you know?
Yeah, but when you get the U in
So
there,
far. But can you escape?
Yeah,
I'm going to give you a category.
very cool.
Tony Award winners for Best Musical. Tap each answer that fits the category and then press Let's see the right answers.
Jersey boys.
One space for every correct answer.
thought it had to be Jersey Boys.
Okay.
You're on your way to escaping.
Cool.
Oh wait, did you think it was going to be just you? Aw, that's cute. If a ghost catches you, they'll steal your life force. Then they can try to escape and win the game.
I like how we're all not ourselves, and then Tom Tomatep is Tom
And ghosts
Tomatep.
have ways to help them catch up to you.
No existed with dinosaurs.
Time is almost up.
What's a Tuatara?
No idea.
Twatra. Against the tree.
Dudes.
Poisonous
Poisonous
plants.
plant.
I am gonna lose this one because I have no idea.
That's probably a bait, right? Oh, it was poison oak. I had that ticked and I unticked it.
Lily of the Valley. I had that ticked and I unticked that.
Next question. Fellowship
I
members
thought
in
Lily
Fellowship
of
of
the
the
Valley
Ring.
would be the ones that... I don't even know what I thought. I don't know.
I mean, not all lilies are poisonous, are they? So,
That's why Unchecked
Uh-oh,
it.
here comes trouble.
Because I figured they're the ones that you take to funerals or
Are
dead
you
people or
afraid of the
something.
dark?
So I don't know. I could be wrong
The
in that too.
James Peanuts.
Oh man.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't even know what a baby Ruth is.
I had baby Ruths when I was in Florida.
Ah.
I don't recall peanuts.
Yikes, there's a good potion.
Apparently it had peanuts.
I remember
I'm
enjoying
so
it.
behind.
U.S. Monopoly Streets.
Monopoly.
And
Oh, I don't
technically
know.
they may all
I
contain
don't know
peanuts.
US Monopoly.
Exactly.
Give me English.
English Monopoly.
I know English Monopoly. I know Star Wars Monopoly.
I don't know Star Wars Monopoly.
Mark Twain characters.
Harry McClary.
Oh,
What a
this is
name.
just mean.
Miss Marple.
I don't think Miss Marple is.
I don't think it's Mark Twain, is it?
I don't think
No.
None of them. Okay.
Oh, good. Hallelujah. I was about to say, none of
Channel
those
Christmas
rang a bell
movies
for
that
me.
debuted in 2018.
2018.
Time is almost up.
But it's Hallmark though, so I don't...
It could be
2018,
any
I
of them.
wouldn't have a clue.
Hallmark.
Oh.
All of them.
Nail biter.
Okay.
Apparently all of them. But they have a lot of stupid Christmas movies with stupid names.
I used to love watching Hallmark, but I don't get that channel anymore, so I haven't watched it
Okay.
for years.
I think I've still got Hallmark Channel. I've never really watched it. I've just seen the names on it, and it's like they have a million Christmas
Break
movies.
through that barrier, you'll need a perfect answer to this question.
Am I thinking of Lifetime?
And that includes the third answer choice now, too.
Dog food.
That's your phone. Everything?
Aviderm sounds like medicine.
That's what I thought. Or like washing detergent.
It is a dog brand though. Interesting.
World of Warcraft playable classes.
Oh, I don't know which ones are playable.
Time is almost up.
Guessing if you can play it, if it exists, you can play it.
All of them are real things. I just don't know if they're in World of Warcraft.
Get all the
Yeah, I
right
don't think
answers.
Bard is a Warcraft class though.
Another life force swap.
Okay, this
This
is my
is
chance.
close.
Bold
Please.
terminology.
Is that?
I don't think.
I'm going for the baby split.
There is a split, but I
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
think there was a baby split. What the
Neither did
hell's
I.
a
I wasn't
baby
sure.
split?
There was split.
And I thought Grandma's rocking chair might be where it's like teeter tottering.
It's a close one there, Tom Tom.
That's great. Oh my gosh. Well done, Goin.
Good job with risking it with the baby split as well. Like if you hadn't done that,
I've
Yeah,
got to
exactly.
have a look at baby split now. I'm guessing it's a split, but not as big.
yeah, they're just gonna be like you haven't really knocked them out, but they're kind of a split. The only thing that makes sense, right? Like they're kind of a split, but not actually fully split.
Baby
Dirty
split,
grizzly.
also known as Murphy.
I know I should just start the game, but I can't stop thinking about
This
how
is
there
the
are
easiest
probably
split to
alternate
convert
universes
since
just
there are
like
two
this,
options.
but with
Okay.
one small difference, like
I need
don't
pictures
know,
to understand.
maybe their names are all spelled forward or something.
Well, I guess especially with that, you know, picture really helps you see what they mean with the baby
What's the
split.
melting
Yeah,
In
it
different
says a 2-7 or a 3-10,
Use your device to
Okay.
answer the question.
but that means nothing
Not-
to me.
Not a 7-10 split then. Fahrenheit? We don't cook in Fahrenheit.
I know. I need Celsius, please.
Yes.
And the correct answer is... Who got the question right?
But what they mean is like one's forward and one's at the back for the split, rather than it being like the two at the back split, which is the normal split.
Welcome to the killing room.
But I'd still call it just a split.
I'm going to dictate a message to you.
Again.
Write down as much
Oh.
of what I say as you can.
Let's try and stir
At least I don't
this.
have to type.
The fewest of my words will die.
Yeah, good luck. Ah, I voted on the wrong
Such a good
person.
letter. I'm starting it now. Dear old man Seaweed.
Yeah, I don't even have to
Thank
type.
you for lunch this afternoon. My favorite part? The crackers and cheese. Whatever was the name of that splendid cheese. I hope you didn't find my questions intrusive. I have one more. Have you ever been in love? Time's up. Now let me just see what we have here with a quick and what's the result?
Did I do okay?
Well,
Probably not,
one of you
right?
was the worst.
12 Tom Tom!
This garbage. I've
19.
seen Reddit
Thank you for the crackers, the hype it didn't have. It was very unfortunate, Tom Tom.
I wasn't far behind that, so...
I was just looking at the
Typing
names
says-
thinking, when did we restart and get these new players?
And where was I?
Let's
I
keep
got the same thing.
So I
And
don't remember
then I
joining.
realized, right?
It should have kept us as not as well, so it was backwards for not. That would have been really good.
That's so funny though. Oh no.
So you don't know who Pets Homotsmots and Airath and Niawag are? And telling me you don't know who they are?
It's a wattle.
I was seriously confused.
Oh my god, so you
Oh, what's
also
what?
didn't get the
I
wattle.
had no idea. Oh my gosh.
Just like Ariana Grande, I'm the
And now it's Quiplash.
Oh, thank you. My favorite.
your devices.
I like
Answer the best
Whiplash.
answer you can think of, and hit send.
Sure.
But no, sorry doesn't like him. Like, often it'll be, oh, sorry, die time for Quiplash.
For anyone that's watching.
I don't even know what to type. I don't know.
Okay, let's see what gags and goofs you guys came up with.
It makes no sense what I
How to
wrote.
be a
'cause
hotshot
can't
I didn't
find
realise I was
it.
How to be a
part.
hotshot farmer?
All right.
Pull the herbs or
Both
plant the
of you
chickens
like the
before
best.
harvest.
The player that gets the fewest votes dies.
Serious?
Okay.
I'm gonna go
let's
with
see what
that.
people think.
Well, obviously. 'Cause that's funny.
You plant the chickens.
Can't argue with the votes.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
technically they're both associated with farming, but planting the chickens, what?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That one is funny. So that
It's
one
how
is.
they grow, big and strong.
That's right.
Let's try another one.
Don't count your
So,
chickens
I'm
before
trying
they
to
come
put
out of
my
the soil.
face onto a picture of a shirtless Hugh Jackman,
And clearly
I'm
that
wondering,
wins the question: the chicken or the
what
egg,
does
right?
the Photoshop sponge tool do?
No.
Photoshop sponge.
Oh.
It's a stat.
Oh.
I've not used
I have
Photoshop
no
in
idea.
years.
This.
That's all removes colour.
The
Oh,
rest of you who are
Oh,
still
that's
alive,
what it does.
I don't use Photoshop.
this I've not in years.
I've never.
all of you are
Let's
entered in my
see.
scratch ticket giveaway.
Scratch off.
Scratch and find $3 to live. And if
I
you
believe
keep
I said
scratching,
no one
I'll
is gonna
give you
die.
cash for all the extra $signs you find.
Well, I always do this, so...
Die.
I believe in you guys. Come on.
And I'm already dead.
One down. And two was death. Sorry.
Misplaced believe all.
Just a little.
The round isn't ready yet. You're not all supposed to die before that.
Okay.
Yeah, I never lived through that. It's a smart bet to bet that I will
We
die.
all
Get a
did.
do-over if you die before
Yeah, I
getting
think
to
Yeah,
the
we all
round.
died.
I better report this huge bug to QA. Anyway, it's time for the next question.
Oh. So they brought you both back.
Illustrated
Cool.
Roald Dolls, Matilda, the BFG, and the
Yeah,
Witches.
because I think we...
Illustrated.
Andy
Bloody
Warhol,
hell.
clearly. I'm gonna go with that.
This.
The one I was 50-50 torn between.
Ah,
Follow me.
I had no idea. I just wouldn't have gone for the first one.
Yeah, it wasn't Andy Warhol. It wasn't the third either, it was
Players are good
2
at
or 4.
forgery. Oh, hey, look! The ghost of my Aunt Mildred is writing on this
Urinal!
mirror. She has her own consistent handwriting. Now, Aunt Mildred is going to write a different word.
for a
But so
second I
will
thought,
everyone
wait, what
else.
word is that?
Draw a
And
word on
then
the mirror.
I looked at it, I'm like, oh, that's what he's saying.
Let the drawing begin. Pay attention to the words as they appear and try to spot my auntie. So many convincing words to choose from. Now, type the word that
That's a
reveals
nice
your
hello.
role or you die.
I was trying to figure out what it was to begin with. The H, it, just, like, it started off as a symbol.
Aw, you got it. Stupid mirror.
The smiley face really gave it away at the end, though.
These ones are always easy, though.
Yeah.
Or at least most of the time.
Most of the time, yeah. Oh man, I have $0.
We're
Jeez.
here. When one player is left alive,
Let's see
we'll go
With less money to
further.
carry means you can run faster at the ends and escape,
When
right?
first introduced as a college
That's how it works.
Oh, I'd like to get
26,
some
what did the
money.
SAT stand for?
So let me get a question right, please. And here we go. This is not gonna work. Alright.
I think it's that.
Oh.
We don't. We have cats.
No, we have sats.
This. Well, that's no fun.
I remember
Well, I
doing
did
my
cats.
sats in primary school.
Let's
Yeah.
keep
Oh,
moving.
we.
Because of-
Well, I went to shit primary school, so.
But now I have you.
In high school, you do cat.
What are cats?
What happens if you get a mogwai wet?
No
It's
idea.
like fat, but it's just called cats for some
But what does it
reason.
stand for?
Something aptitude tests.
Oh. What's
Um,
Mogwai?
It's the gremlin.
Time
It's a
to
gremlin.
Well, it's before a gremlin.
Yeah,
It's the
Oh.
cute, fluffy thing.
the cute one.
Yeah,
Oh,
this.
Gizmo.
I see.
Everyone
Multiplies,
again,
but if you
roll
feed
me
it
the
after
phone
dark, it
answer.
turns into a gremlin.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you don't get them wet. You don't feed them after midnight.
Another dice game?
And you
there's
don't
something else.
flash
I'm obsessed
cameras
with
in its
dice.
face.
Roll as
So
much
what
as
time
want
can
to
you
add to
feed
your
them?
score.
Because
I'll kill the
technically,
player
Before
who wins.
midnight, in the daytime, I guess.
One and you
Yeah.
instead. And don't forget.
Yeah, they should really say between midnight
that
and
adds 1 to everyone's
7
score.
a.m. or something.
Right.
Only in this specific time zone as well. If you're taking
Yeah.
abroad, then you have to beware that midnight's a different time.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Let's hold.
Hoddle. We're both dead.
Oh, someone rolled me a 1.
Few extra rolls in.
If you get a 1, we both go up though. So, do you want to both though, or do you want to roll?
Rosie
Do we both die now?
tease me.
We both die now.
Is that the end
So
then? It might be.
Yeah.
Because we've died already.
Yeah, it's the end.
Whoa.
No, wait, what?
Too easy.
They're bringing Tom
Oh.
back to life.
Right. 'cause
Nice.
4,100.
It's
Heck
kind
yeah.
of arbitrary.
Nice.
You have the
Normally we only get one opportunity. You know, that gave us 2.
Yeah, I think because it's someone else who hasn't died,
Right.
it continues.
Congrats on making it here alive. But can you escape?
Okay, so now we're in final.
Here's your first category. Wrestlers from Netflix's Glow.
Dude.
Tap each answer that fits the category and then
Don't
press
know
submit.
either.
I'm just gonna put all of them.
Time is almost up.
I know
Is
nothing
Glow
at
a
all about
TV
gloves.
series or an actual? Okay.
I guess they would like meme fake wrestlers with some of the names.
It's not that. I just wanted to know if it's an actual wrestling thing or just a TV show.
Ah.
Time is almost up.
Well, it's Netflix, so it's probably just a TV show, right?
Well, not true.
They have
documentaries
plenty of
and
films,
stuff.
and yeah.
Okay.
I don't have anything good to say about how the audience is doing.
Well, Emmett Brown's a fake scientist, I knew that.
I didn't. Oh wait, Emma Brown. I should have.
Dr. Emmett Brown
Yeah.
from Back to the Future, yeah.
Yeah, I should have known that. It didn't trigger in my head. Oh god.
I was like, how did you not know that?
Oh, God,
My
no,
brain
no.
isn't functioning.
Same.
Types of lover.
Oh wait. Well, hopefully that's correct. Let's see.
Hardboard counts. Okay.
Ah,
What the heck is a
Okay.
hardboard?
Ghost can smell your life force.
Oh well.
I thought it would just be like, you know, processed lumber. I didn't think it'd be actual.
Here comes the darkness.
yeah, I know pine and poplar are trees, aren't they?
Yeah.
What's hardboard is processed after, right?
That's what I
I thought that-
assumed, but apparently,
Yeah.
apparently not.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Apple 11Z. Really?
Ah, power bug. Okay.
I need power bug. What's the 11Z?
Theory products.
Yeah, let's see. What's that like? Baba ganoush. I love to say that. Baba ganoush.
Baba ganoush. Shouldn't be dairy. I wasn't sure about whey.
You cannot run that ghost forever.
Whey is dairy, really?
Part of Alexander the Great's empire.
Alexander the Great. I knew this at one point in my life, back when I studied history, but
And I clearly did not.
eons ago.
Moving on.
Monogamous animal.
Ooh. Well,
Time is almost up.
Somehow I don't think rabbits.
I was about to say rabbit.
None of them, okay.
Oh my god.
Rabbits, you know, very well renowned for being very monogamous.
My chat went messed up and I couldn't hear anything for a while.
At least it wasn't me muting.
Oh, never married, huh?
Ah. I wasn't sure about Virgin Mary.
The tables have turned.
Well, no, she married Joseph.
Where do you think you're going? You need a perfect answer.
I wasn't sure if they were married.
I was.
It should have made sense, yes.
Answer choice now too.
Definitely Romulan.
Genesis. is-
Genesis gene? Wow. Good job, you all knew that. I did not.
Oh,
All,
wow.
all three of us got it.
But only
I
one
think Tom
winner,
Tom
sadly,
had the
no.
most money.
Yeah, I think it is the most money that decides. Well done.
Good job.
Yeah. Good job, Tom Tom.
I'm gonna quickly go to Lou, and then do you want to play some Gartic for a bit?
Yeah, we can play Gartic. That's cool.
Okie dokie. I will just change the name of the thing first to Gartic phone, and then put the link in chat, and then we'll be back.